Looking for needs to play killer in Dead by Daylight? Whether you're brand new or just want something to chill, you're in the right place. Here are the 4 reasons to play killers in Dead by Daylight, and let's break them down. Before we break them down, I wanna start with a quick tip. First 2 killers you unlock should be for their perks, not for their gameplay. I really recommend the Artist and the Clown for their perks. Artist has 2 amazing slowdown perks which you can slap on any killer on this guide, or literally any killer almost. Scourge Hook Pain Resonance allows you to reduce a generator with highest progression after you hook someone on a specified hook. Grim Embrace will block the generator after you leave the hook for the first time. However, for the Clown, you get 1 chase perk and 1 slowdown perk. Chase perk is good on the killers with no chase potential. This will block the window so you can continue chases even better. I will show one example in the upcoming one. And Pop Goes the Weasel is amazing for slowdown as well. First up is Wraith. His power Railing Bell allows him to cloak and uncloak. While cloaked he moves faster, but he can't attack and he has to hit his bell, and after a brief channel he can reveal himself and do the attacks. He has immense map pressure while invisible because of the move speed he gets, and you can use this to body block windows to prevent survivors from escaping as well. I'll be showing that. This killer will easily teach you the map pressure. For his perks, I recommend any of the slowdown perks from the previous killers I've stated before. I recommend Sloppy Butcher to deny healing as well. You can use chase potential on this killer, which is amazing. I really recommend Bamboozle. You can alternatively use No One Escapes That. It's a generic perk, you can use this on every killer with basic attack. But I kinda recommend against it as a beginner. This is a very strong endgame perk, but this will not teach you the game. For his add-ons, you can use any of the move speed while cloaked add-ons or uncloaked speed add-ons. Basically one of them. They're all good. So here are some gameplay tips. At the start of the game I go to generators to find if there's a survivor, but I see Fangmin, so I just uncloak and get a hit on her. It is very important to go for another cloak and find someone else at the start of the game. This will give you a massive tempo advantage. So I hear the generator being done, I go body block the window so she has to drop the pellet. This is very important. So now this pellet is gone forever. So I maybe don't have to take this chase. I kind of forget that I have Bamboozle. I should have already bamboozled the window. I can't extend this chase by a tremendous mistake, honestly. I forgot I had Bamboozle for a second. I make a mistake and hit the window as well. She didn't realize I was Bamboozle and ran for it and then gets a hit. I see that gen's being worked on, so I directly make my way there to get another hit. That's how I continue to play. Hit and run. If I think someone's in a bad spot, I just down them. I didn't uncloak, so I can use my cloaked move speed to reach to the window before him. I can body block him easily here and get a hit. Next up is the Doctor. He basically has 2 abilities which are Shock Therapy and Static Blast. You can use Static Blast to find survivors and Shock Therapy to deny the chase. Both of them add Madness stack to the survivor. Shock Therapy adds half a stack, Static Blast adds an entire stack. What Madness does change with his add-ons, so I kinda recommend checking them as well. For his perks, you can use any of the slowdown perks I've stated before. You can also use his own perk, Overcharge, which is pretty decent on him. I really recommend that. You can alternatively use Noed and Sloppy Butcher on this one as well. Pop Goes the Weasel I really recommend because it synergizes very well with Overcharge. But no Bamboozle, he already has chase potential. I recommend a Calm add-on, because this will allow you to get more info with Static Blast and pair it with an order one to do it more often. So this Doctor game wasn't particularly that good. I only got 2 kills, I didn't do that well. I use my Static Blast to find survivors. I kinda saw one already, but yeah, I go there and then increase their madness with Shock Therapy. I use another one so they can't drop the pellet and get a free hit on them. They make a mistake and I kinda catch them quickly and I just down them and get free tempo. After I hook them, I use another Static Blast to reveal survivors. Okay, so I'm going to interrupt here. I could hear that this gen was almost done. I should have used my Pop Goes the Weasel and Overcharge to kick it, but I don't. I commit into a chase to put pressure on survivors. That would be the right play if I didn't have those perks, but I make a mistake there, so don't do that. I see Fang in a very bad spot and just get a hit on her. Then I use Shock Therapy so they don't drop the pellet and quickly mind game her and get a free hit. And in the end I use my Shock Therapy because I wanted to see where the other survivor is so I don't get flashlight saved. But this also interrupts the ability for her to drop the pellet down, so I get a free kill here. Next up is Trapper. I'm not too explicit in him, so take what I say with a little grain of salt please. His power Bear Trap will allow you to set a trap and get more speed after setting up a trap. If a healthy survivor steps on it, they will lose a health state and they will be incapacitated and immobilized. They will have to spend time trying to take it off. His power is pretty simple. For his perks you can use Brutal Strength, which is his own perk. You can break down the pellets and walls faster. You can also damage generators faster with this, so I can recommend this. It synergizes very well with Pop Goes the Weasel, but you can use any of the slowdown perks as I said before. You can also use No One Escapes it on him. It's very nice. For his add-ons, you can use the Bear Trap setting speed and haste on setting them up. You can also use extra carry one. I kinda like them. For this Trapper game, I'm doing a challenge with their own perks. I just trap the strong loops and corners and shack basically. At the start of the game, I put my traps. I see that they've disarmed it. Because of my add-on they get wounded. I try to find them, but I kinda fail. I should have also redone that trap, by the way. Like, I don't know why did I pick it up. I failed to chase this guy as well, which kinda hurts me. In the late game I get some hooks. I just put my traps in strong positions and grass. There's only one generator left, but I get into a good chase here and put decent pressure on them. One gets trapped. I couldn't hit the other, but sure, good value. After I hooked them, they were trying to block me, so I just go right after them and get a free hit. I chase them into shack, so which angle I go is very important. I break it from this side so they don't have nowhere else to run. So I basically force them into the shack. They can't really loop here, there are traps around, so... And they get caught on it. So in the end game they heal and like, I just find a guy and yeah, he also just steps into a trap. There's not much after. I again only got 2 kills as Trapper, which is pretty decent because I'm trying to do a challenge with their own perks. I don't really run any slowdown. So for my main, the Legion. Their power allows them to go in a frenzy, which every hit will put anyone in deep wounds, whether they're healthy or unhealthy. They will have to mend themselves. Each hit in the frenzy will make you faster and faster, and its base speed is also pretty high. You can vault pellets and windows very fast during the frenzy as well. If you do 5 hits in a single frenzy, that 5th hit will down a survivor. For their perks, I really recommend using Discordance on them. This perk, their own perk by the way, and it's so good. Legion punishes people that are together very hard, and this perk will allow you to find them. You can use any chase perk and 2 slowdown perks. My choices are Thanatophobia and Search. They are extremely good for the Legion. You can also use Bamboozle, but I prefer Coup de Grace. For their add-ons, unironically my favorite ones are common. I really like the Mischief list because it just increases the duration of Feral Frenzy. I really love the Friendship Bracelet, but I don't really recommend this to beginners because you'll have to get used to the new lunge duration. You can alternatively use the Broken add-on, which is a Legion pin. You can use the Filthy Blade, that just makes them mend extra, or you can use the BFFs. Anyway, now prepare for detailed commentary. I'll be explaining everything I do here on this one. So at the start of the game I look around, check for Discordance pops. It didn't happen. Someone screamed and I directly find them. Get a hit, go for the next one. As soon as my power is about to end, I lunge. Maybe I will hit or maybe I'll just gain distance. You should also lunge always while falling down, but I kinda forget it here. Okay, I saw the Discordance and found them, going for a hit on them. Okay, I go for Ashley first, because if I go for Nia, then I'll have to return for Ashley, then I'll have to return again for this generator, which would not be possible if I went for Nia first. That's why I go for the Ashley, then closer to the rest of the group. So this way I can get multiple hits. Then after I return, I just quickly do 4 hits. After 4 hits, I do my 50 to down them. He's on hook, I see these coordinates and go check on it. Since I know there are people behind me, I don't commit to chase. Normally, you wanna commit to chases and get it down. You wanna keep the survivors occupied. But I know there are people behind me and they would go for the rescue, so I go back. I find them, I saw them do a conspicuous action because the coordinates popped. That means that guy touched the gen as well. Yeah, that chase ends pretty quickly. The white gets on hook. I kinda unhook off the white there afterwards and then go for another attack. I again launched when my power was about to end. That resulted in a free hit. So I could chain the hit onwards, but she came to body block. She knew what to do on the situation. That's one of the Legion's weaknesses. And my hit got body blocked, so I go chase her, get her down. He was looking for a flashlight save, so I just wanna put him out of commission basically. I enable my frenzy and bait the pellet. Get a wound on him, so he can't do anything before mending himself mainly. He has to do that. I get her up, back on hook. When I was there to break the pellet, I see Ace, then go for a chase. Get a hit on him, and then go look around for my killer instinct. I launched as soon as my power is about to end, just to gain some distance. It's very valuable. It's way better than just disabling your ability. I kinda mind game myself so this chase gets extended. And I failed. This is very important. After I follow scratch marks, I enable my power. Otherwise you would not find them. I would lose the scratch marks and his pools of blood. Maybe I could hear him again, but yeah. I should have probably hit him and left drop the chase already, but I didn't. I got punished for it. Well played to him. But well, Nia came to block the hit, so I just enable my power again. I don't wanna bother. I wanna put jump pressure. So I know that Nia is blocking the guy, so I go for Ashley. Now I'm aware I can do my 4th hit again. Nia left, so I think okay, yeah, that's a 4th hit. It's an easy down now. I probably should have just followed because Nia came from the other way and tanked the hit perfectly. Well, if I hang the white now, he's gonna be out of the game. I don't wanna tunnel him that hard, so I go for Nia. And I wanna respect his loop. He did very well. He doesn't deserve to be out in my opinion. I mind game her, but I reacted a bit too quick. So I show my red stain behind her and just again mind game her, didn't change much. The white got healed. After I killed them in the end game, they aggressively nodded me after doing some stuff. Anyway, hope you enjoyed.